What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cory Vincent here, and you are listening to Video Game Bang, brought to you by NerdReactor.com. What are you reacting to? Corsair Gaming and Ant Lion Audio. We have an awesome show for you guys lined up because we have the bane of my existence on the show. His name is Alexander Baggs. If you know him, you know that me and him, we butt heads a lot. And it gets pretty intense on this show. Jada is here to put fuel on the fire, and Aaron Carter does nothing. He just sits there and watches the world burn. So much going on. We're going to be talking about League of Legends. We're talking about Street Fighter. We're talking about Lionhead Studios closing down. Oh my gosh, there's so much news to get over. And E3. There's some more big E3 news coming up. So get ready, relax yourselves for all that and much, much more on this week's Video Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real.
People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And pizzas. What's up, pizzas? I almost forgot. Where am I? Where's my head at? Aaron, would you help me answer that question?
I have no idea. I mean, are you going to do all the sponsors and everything?
Yeah, of course. I did that in the pre-show.
The pre-show?
Yeah, the pre-show I'm about to record after we record this.
Wow.
Come on, Aaron. Don't you know how this works?
Nope.
Been doing
3
it
years and still don't know how it works.
We've been doing this for 3 years and 7 days, and you still don't know how this works.
Nope.
If we were members of Happy Days, he'd be the Fonz. Aaron Carter, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Well played, sir.
Just real short.
Yeah.
Well played.
That's exactly how I'd say it. But back in that time, they wouldn't accept me.
No, you'd be the one.
The nappy days.
The one that they...
The one. Yeah.
Only one.
Did you just say the Nappy Days?
That's what it'd be called if it was my show. Nappy
Terrible.
Days.
Also joining us on the show, the red-headed Baron. Oh, no, sorry, the strawberry blonde.
It's true.
If we were characters from Happy Days, he'd be Ralph Mouth.
I actually don't remember.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Am I the only
There's
one?
the Fonz, and he hits the jukebox.
Yep.
That's
and
true.
And then there was the other guys.
You don't remember Ralph Mouth?
They jumped a shark once.
Potsy? They were like
No.
they were like the two kind of characters that had no purpose, but they would just show up every once in a while.
Perfect.
Alex remembers the good points of Happy Days. They jumped a shark.
They jumped a shark.
They did jump a shark.
And Fonzie was cool.
Yeah, that's
Didn't have a father figure.
Ouch.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why he
way to
liked
get
the
real.
other guy. That's
actually the reason I chose Fonzie for Aaron. I just wanted him to think it was because he was cool.
Wow.
It's because I'm cool.
You
100%.
are wearing sunglasses
I
at
am.
night inside of...
Yes.
If we were
An
members
abode.
of Happy Days, she would be Mrs. Cunningham, Jada.
Who?
Am
Is that the one that
I-
made pies for everyone or whatever?
It was Richie's mom.
Who's Richie?
Oh my gosh. Am I really the only one who watched?
It's
Which
been
one
far
was
too
the
long.
Okay,
Alien.
no. Happy Days was that show that you would come on Nick at Night and you would turn off the TV because it's bedtime.
That's when you knew it was bedtime.
I didn't
That's
get
when you
that
knew it was
memo.
bedtime.
100%
I
true.
didn't get that memo.
That's exactly what Happy Days was.
Oh my god, it's so late. I need to go
Yep,
to bed.
I got school in the morning.
Yep.
And I am, of course, your host, Chachi.
Joni loves tchotchke?
Yeah, she does.
I thought it was, what is those tchotchkes? I thought that's what he-
Tchotchkes are knickknacks.
Yeah.
Bric-a-brac.
I thought that's what he was talking about.
The reason you may be wondering, why did he choose Happy Days?
No one's wondering
Did
that.
nobody wonder that, Aaron?
We were going to let
Buddy.
you
A
have
little
free
bit? Are you a
pass.
little bit
I
curious?
thought you were just trying to be nostalgic.
That too. Because much like Happy Days, we have spun off, ladies and gentlemen.
We're jumping the shark.
Yep.
that comes later. That comes like
Does it?
in a year or two. Yeah, we're still
okay.
at the part where we're so successful that we're spinning off and having other
You
successful
literally do
series.
anything.
Yes.
Wow.
Like Laverne and Shirley, that came off of Happy Days. Joni Loves Chachi after Happy
Mork
Days.
and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, very good, Aaron. And much like that, we have spun off to have a second podcast. Did you know that, Aaron? Did I mention it to you?
But as we do, yes.
But as we do.
But But that second podcast didn't start on this podcast.
Well, it features someone who got his foot in the door through our podcast. Eddie Villanueva Jr., the Puerto Rican sensation, would come onto our show every once in a while, and then he got the itch to want to start a podcast.
Gross.
And
Really just see a doctor.
he sat in Larissa's seat, and he got this itch.
Wow.
And it happened to be one to start
Shots
podcasts.
fired.
What?
Swinging wildly.
I know.
Hitting anybody you can. Just throwing the arms around.
Jeez.
Well, you know how these things go. I mean, this
It's like hitting the ref in a
Is it?
boxing match.
yeah.
Or in a WWE match, yeah.
Boxing match.
So we've basically
Slide
spun
tackles and
off.
ref in soccer.
Same thing.
We've started a second entity. It's called VGB Studios, and basically what it is, it's a network of podcasts local to Sacramento at this point, and it's gonna span the gambit.
The gamut?
Nope, the gambit.
Gamut.
No, we're gonna span the gambit.
Captain Correction strikes again.
The gamut.
We're going to play the
What's the
X-Men,
difference?
the Gambit.
Yeah.
Are
And
you going to have good width and breadth?
What's the
But what
difference
about
between a gamut and a gambit?
Gambit throws cards at you.
Yes.
Gamut is what you span.
It's what you span. You don't do anything else with the gamut.
No. You can run the gamut.
You can,
Yeah.
but you can't throw electrokinesis cards at people.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want.
Just one letter.
Gambit
well,
can
actually
run the
two
Gambit.
letters.
Gambit can run
The
the
gamut.
gamut.
Mm-hmm. And he can throw the telekinetic cards.
Wow.
But
You can run the gambit gamut. It's a very specific danger room sequence.
yes.
Why has no one gone there yet? Why does it feel like
It's
we're
a
on?
terrible place.
Feels like we're breaking ground here on some shit like the next big X-Men comic.
No, that's the next movie that they're going to come
Yeah,
out
that's gonna be the next terrible failed
yeah,
movie.
that sounds like it's going to be the next terrible.
Fox,
The Gambit.
give me a
But
call.
I will.
Please keep
I'll
listening.
Yes,
Gambit,
please.
yeah.
I will pin
The
it
Gambit.
for you guys and send it off to you guys.
Somebody's already on there. They're already writing it right now.
I'm mailing it to myself as we speak. But like I was saying, VGB Studios, we have a website coming up, and we're spinning off. So if you like this podcast, you may like their podcast. It's more movie focused.
Don't stress the May.
Okay, you will.
There you go.
You absolutely will.
Sell it.
Sell it, girl. It's a very good podcast. Starring,
What's it called?
It's called The Filmlosophers.
There you go. Let's get that brand name
Good
out
publicity.
You can check them out on Twitter at Filmlosophy101.
Do they?
there. All right. I like that Twitter a lot.
That's a good Twitter.
That was really good.
Wait, what was Twitter? I missed it.
Filmlosophy101, and you're talking, I think, into the wrong end of that.
For the
Am I?
philosophy.
To the wrong mic?
Yeah, you're in the back of it.
I
Yep.
am in the back of it.
Yep. Turn it around.
It's the best way to go.
There you go. Wow. God. We had to go there so early in the show.
Of course.
Aaron, any comment?
No.
As a fellow guy who likes it, or another, yeah.
Nope. You already
Waka
shot yourself in the
waka.
foot there.
You.
Bang.
Dang it.
Swinging wildly. Hit
I know. I'm
himself.
like getting reckless with my jokes, which is why I'm not a comedian. We just tell the news here. And the first news story is Capcom is punishing top-ranked.
Rough.
That segue. No, that was like, like segways are the things that you ride that go. That was like one of those burning hoverboards. That's what your Segway was.
Wow.
When it
Which is
just
funny because it's related
self-destructed.
to a Segway, which is what you ride around instead of the hoverboard.
Said you
So
get it?
Yeah, do you get
you're
it?
segueing my segue.
I'm segging your Segway into Segways.
Yes.
Is this
Perfect.
episode called Wordplay? Is that
We
what
should
the-
name it
better not
Wordplay.
be.
Word.
You've
play.
already had two.
Wordplay with friends.
With Gambit and Gambit.
The Gambit Gamut.
Yeah.
Bags is
And
in a
then we
mood.
segged your Segway into Segways.
Yep.
See how many more of these.
Edgeways.
Capcom, everybody.
Capcom.
Capcom.
Capcom is punishing top-ranked Street Fighter V players by docking them over 9,000 league points.
It's deserved.
So there has been
Why? What
accusations. Well, have you heard of World Combo?
No.
He is one of the top players in the world. I
He-
think
is he?
one or two.
He actually hit number 1 before they hit him.
Hit Super Platinum, and
Why?
Capcom got onto his little tricks.
What's his tricks?
He was quitting matches early.
Was
to
he
avoid
rage
losing
quitting when he
points.
was losing?
I don't know if it was rage quitting, but
No,
he's
he's-
DCing at least.
He was mad, trust
Probably.
me. That's why he was quitting.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, either mad or just being a dick.
So what does
That's
this
mad.
do to him?
Basically, they reduced him all the way back down to
Bronze.
bronze.
He's a
class.
bronzy again.
Well, I mean, he's so good, he'll get right back up
Exactly.
there, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it's like kind of a smurfing the dude, so he's just gonna wreck.
Yeah,
a
there's
bunch
gonna be a lot of people.
bronzes and-
Does his characters get any weaker for being bronze?
No,
How
Does
does
he lose any
It's just
options
time.
for characters?
it's just
No,
time.
It's just time. And the title of being, I'm number one.
You
Yeah,
went
it's
from
kind of
number
like
one
it's
to-
kind of like having your account banned and having to start a new one and then just re-rise
So
through the
it's
ranks.
same account.
hollow title.
Yeah.
then, is what I'm hearing, right?
Huh?
It's just a hollow title then. Right?
Well, it was already a hollow title because he
Cheated.
hollowed it out.
well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a paper champion. He's a
I'm just
Fong
thinking
player.
of a guy like over a bunch of paper, like I am the paper champion.
Yeah.
I am the paper champion. Yes.
The big thing is it takes time to raise up in the rankings. I mean,
Yes.
you get mostly. I think my most points I got on a win was like 70. Like
and what
points.
do you? But I don't know. Maybe I'm failing to see what you get for it though.
You don't like winning though.
No, I love winning.
You don't care if you win or lose,
But-
though.
You don't care.
When I win, I would like to get something for it. A trophy, a badge of honor.
No,
a
no, no.
What,
patch.
what do you
just
expect?
ranking.
The title of best player in the world?
He was
enough
already
for you?
number one. I mean, he was.
He was
Yeah.
number one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
He
but-
can't brag. He can't do the bragging rights anymore.
Oh, bragging rights. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on,
He doesn't
that's-
even like, he
that's
doesn't like
half
Street
of-
Fighter though.
that's half of
Bags
it.
doesn't even
I
like
love Street Fighter. I love
Yeah.
watching it.
5,
I like watching it.
and so it's like, if you were,
Nah, it's-
do you like Ultra better than 5 right now?
If you can call it better, I'm better at Ultra than I am at 5.
No, I'm saying personally, do you like it?
Are you?
Like playing it or like watching it? Yeah, I beat you a lot more in Ultra.
Well, I was also not that good in Ultra.
Yeah, you're still not that good in Ultra.
Well, you set yourself right up on that
yeah,
one.
sorry. What was your
I'll
question?
load it up right now. So
Do you
we can
like-
play right now?
Ultra better than 5?
Correct.
No.
No.
5's a natural progression.
Natural progression. Okay.
Might as well keep going.
So the rule here, or the lesson we learned here.
Did they hit more people than just that guy?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They've been doing it, but he was the most notable. The lesson here, ladies and gentlemen, don't be a cheater.
Yeah, don't rage quit.
Did they
Take
say
your losses.
how they figured it out?
There's a lot of videos and stuff surfacing.
So did people need evidence of him doing it, or would they be able to look into their system and have an
I'm-
algorithm to look for it?
I'm sure it was all evidence from people because they posted like 2 or 3 weeks ago saying, "Hey, we understand there's been some rage quit issues
Like,
from
let
players.
us know who it is.
Record your matches, save your recorded matches, and send them in to us." And so they probably have been like scouring through all of those and punishing.
But then that means they don't have a method for tracking it themselves,
Nope.
or they're not willing to implement it, or it hasn't been implemented yet.
It hasn't been implemented
the
yet.
All
above.
true, yes. All of it's true.
Fable Legends canceled and Lionhead
Lionhead
Studios
got axed.
Lionhead Studios is closed.
It
Microsoft
closed all the way
Games-
down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Microsoft
yeah.
closed them.
That's good.
Microsoft makes video games everywhere. Oh, wait, no, they don't.
Well, first of all,
Womp
I don't
womp.
think anybody. I don't know if anybody in here that played Fable Legends was
I
really
was.
too hyped on it.
man,
You were
I was
hyped on
so
it?
I wasn't
excited for
hyped.
it.
I was hyped before.
Wow.
Oh my god, Aaron, you have no idea.
You weren't
Alex.
hyped.
Every
Your
single
sarcasm.
night, I
Your
would get in my
sarcasm,
bed
Alex.
and pray.
Okay.
And say,
That
please
this game
let me
would be-
have Fable
Yeah,
Legends.
sure.
So I played it at E3 last year, and or no, 2 years ago.
Correct.
And I enjoyed what I played, but it was way too basic. So I got in on, I've had the beta going on my console, and I've been seeing the changes and the updates and stuff like that. And they've made it better, but it still was not anything that was worthwhile playing on a regular basis. So
the game was
that's-
trash. The game
I
was.
actually don't even know what it
Is
was.
Lionhead
I'll be
Studios
honest.
officially a one-hit wonder?
with Fable 1, yes.
Can we call it that?
So,
Like,
didn't they make other things?
Yeah, they made.
Didn't they make a, what's
Wasn't
it?
that, wait, that was Molyneux's studio, right?
yeah.
Peach and Mouse.
So
Didn't
he
they
made
make
Black and White?
That was what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
But that was before.
Was that a
right?
hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Black and White, yes.
Like if Fable was Ice Ice Baby, was Black and White the ninja rap?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm getting mixed signals. Aaron,
They're
I
a
only-
one hit wonder.
I only say yes because only people who really know Ninja Rap are people who play TMNT, and so I equate that to only people who know Black and White were PC players.
Yeah, I mean, it is not the same hit that console players actually were excited about it because they're too stupid to play good games.
oh yeah, 'cause it was wow.
Sorry. I went
Shots
too far on that
fired.
one. I went too far.
The views of Alex do not affect the views of Jada on her channel
They
here.
were, they were a one hit wonder with Fable.
No,
That
they,
was it.
they weren't able to continue it on. Did they do anything else though?
They did
Honestly.
Black and White and Fable.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
literally all they did.
That literally, I'm looking at their whole list of games.
And
Black
I think
and
I
White.
remember, wasn't Fable?
Oh no, excuse me. The movies.
The what?
Oh, I loved the
Oh,
movies.
the movies. I remember that.
They did the movies,
was,
the business simulator game.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was not good.
So,
I heard it was all right.
I remember Fable.
Not enough to play
which
more
one
than
was the big
once.
disappointment?
the big disappointment.
In Fable?
Yeah, was it 2 that like had no boss fight at the end, or was it 3?
2 was a huge disappointment.
2 is,
Was
yeah,
it
by,
2? Yeah, like
2 is by
2.
far the worst
2
one.
they added the dog and had shitty multiplayer, right?
The multiplayer was
Yeah.
you had
The
to pick out
UI
of a
is the dog, though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a world
And you grew up with your
in
dog.
which you interact with this dog.
Yeah.
I
and
never
it
got to plant.
has everything that you need in the game.
I never got to plant my apple tree and watch my apple tree grow.
There were a lot of
weird
broken
ideas.
promises.
Right?
In,
But
in
I mean, that's
Fable, though.
indicative of Molyneux himself.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So is that the thing? Is like literally the studio couldn't be saved because Molyneux either screwed it up so bad or built it on such false promises that it just disintegrated into sand once. Because he left, right, or whatever.
Yeah, he left.
like a while ago.
Long
Go do
time ago.
other bullshit. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did he leave or was he kind of ejected?
He
Probably was ejected.
probably
and
didn't care.
Yeah.
He had a bad reputation there towards the end.
He was
Well,
high
he's-
on shrooms 24/7.
He's had a bad reputation
Actually,
since.
they've found a lot of Silicon Valley employees, the creative ones, are actually microdosing with LSD.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does, doesn't it? That's how you
Makes
become very creative and have
Perfect
energy.
sense.
LSD, kids, try it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, let's not try
I'm doing this
LSD,
disclaimer
kid.
on this video, on this
Jeez.
fucking podcast.
Just talk to your doctor before. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah,
Oh,
they,
no.
they literally rolled on one game franchise and they said, that's what we're going to do.
Here's an excerpt from the official announcement. After much consideration, we have decided to cease development on Fable Legends and are in discussions with employees about the proposed closure of Lionhead Studios in the UK. Lionhead Studios team has delighted millions of fans with the Fable series over the past decade.
With
So
Fable.
Bad.
What the fables?
Whatever happened
With
to
Fable.
Milo?
Oh, yeah, right? Milo, the creepy little
For people
Was
who-
that-
Connect kid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was a connect
You
kid.
wanted a kid, but you couldn't have a kid. So
Peter
you
Molyneux and his-
got Milo.
God, if you want to see the most bullshit, like, spewing out of someone's mouth in the video game industry, go to that video of Milo.
But it's not malicious bullshit.
No,
Is it
it's
not?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
not and that's kind of
Do
the
you think he
sad
buys
thing
it?
about
Yeah,
it. Oh,
no.
he buys it himself. 100%.
I think he like it's just so like he's like, oh my God, this is an amazing idea. He's drank all the Kool-Aid, so nobody else can have any. Like he
Yes.
drank the whole pitcher.
He drank all the Kool-Aid.
He watches a lot of TV, and he saw George
He-
Costanza say, "It's not a lie
Unless
if you believe it."
Yeah, believe it. Believe it.
And that's what he just lives his life
That's
on.
actually past lie detectors, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I think he truly believes that he could do greatness and greatness can be done, and then he just has no vision on either what to cut back, what to bring up, what to actually promise, like where to go with it.
His execution.
Do you remember in the Milo
his
video,
execution is where he
where-
fails.
Milo, I think, tosses something towards the player, and like she kind of like goes, oh, like she was gonna actually catch it, and then he just goes on this little. Do you see how she was so immersed and engaged in the conversation with Milo? She actually believed that he was throwing her something.
Yeah, it's because he believes.
He
that.
believes that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well then he got what he
He
deserved.
also, he also must have an amazing imagination.
I
It's
agree.
Just, I don't think he turns it off when he talks to normal human beings.
He's a normal.
He's
human
talking to
being.
his
No, he's not.
Just a little crazy.
he's talking to his
All right, fine. I'll let that one slide.
his imaginary friend.
His imaginary friend, Milo.
Milo was his imaginary friend growing
He's
up.
probably
There we
got a
go.
full build in his house.
That's why no one's ever heard
promise.
from him.
Yeah.
That's why he's quit.
He's like,
Comes
I
home
can
from
finally
work.
play with Milo. His
What
real
dreams?
son's right over there. Dad, what about me? I'm like, I'm hungry. No, I'm immersed with Milo.
Throw me the ball, Milo.
oh, that's good stuff. So this is gonna be back into my world a little bit. So you guys were with us last Saturday when Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, and that just continues the EA curse in its effect with the UFC.
I saw a headline that said the next EA UFC is a tribute to failure. It's gonna have Conor and
And
So I
Ronda.
have all of them.
Ronda, yeah,
Perfect.
side by side.
That's great.
And they tried to UFC must have tried to trick the system because they last time were like, oh, it's a mystery fighter. If Conor wins, he'll be on the cover. If Jose Aldo wins, he'll be on the cover. Trying to maybe avoid that curse. Conor wins, gets on the corner, drops his next fight. It's a curse.
It's EA.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You have to literally sign a contract with EA to like you're gonna fail in some aspect of your career in the next year.
EA's the curse.
I think they need to like fix that somehow.
There's no way to fix
What can
it.
they do? What
Who's
about?
to say they're not fixing it so it happens?
You think they're using it like as some sort of
Yeah,
curse?
it's hella controversy. You're talking about it.
Yeah, but I talk about a lot of
So
stupid
now
shit.
alumni. So
Yeah, but you're the person they're trying to sell their stupid shit to because you like that stupid shit.
That's true. I'm gonna buy the.
You're gonna
stupid
buy the shit out
I'm
of it.
gonna
You're gonna
the-
buy like 2 copies, aren't you?
I'm gonna buy 3 copies.
There you go.
When
See,
it
you
comes
did
out
it.
next week.
just got in your head. You just let the man get in your head like that.
That's it.
It's that easy.
No, but I think there is some. There's got to be something there.
Some correlation
Some type of
between the
conspiracy.
failure of people that are on the cover of EA games. And
How much money do you think they're offering, though? Just take the fall in this fight. Just
I don't
take
think
the fall.
no.
Do you
no,
think
because
EA
it spans to football as well.
Take the fall to not do.
But
what you need
but
to
injuries and stuff like that. Sometimes they're injured.
Yeah, that's just an injury.
do. Sack the shit out of him and break his fucking leg.
So they're like, hey,
So they go
we just
pay the
put-
other team.
we just put this guy on the cover. I need you.
yeah,
Fuck his ass up.
So, yeah. Like, what?
they'll do that.
Eh,
Wow.
Yeah,
Now that's very crazy conspiracy theory.
Well, it's like how all of soccer was rigged for years.
still
is.
Europe. I'm mainly into American, sir. Exactly.
Blizzard reveals Overwatch open beta and release dates.
The release date's funny. It's right before my birthday. That's the funny part.
What's out now? Alpha?
No, beta.
It was
It's been-
closed beta.
closed beta right
Closed
now
beta.
Very
for
closed.
PC.
Okay.
They're gonna open it up, but they're having it come out the same day as the other one from that other company that did Borderlands.
Oh, Battleborn.
Yep, that one.
Yep.
Battleborn, they look very similar. Not gonna lie.
That's why. So the head of Battleborn or whatever was like, "Oh, it's cool
Pitchford?
that they think." Yeah, sure,
Okay.
that guy, that jackknob.
Wow. Wow.
They were saying like it's cool that they think like there's a really like hope for this genre sort of thing, like welcome aboard, launching on the same date or whatever.
Wow.
It's like okay.
Well, then we
They're
have,
gonna fucking smash you into the ground, but all right.
we have
They're-
Paladin too, right? That's another very
Let's
similar.
not. I love Smite and everything, but high res, you're pushing it there with Paladin.
No, but they did so good with Oh right, they haven't
They did well. They did very well with
with
Smite.
Tribes.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
No,
talking about
the game that
Tribes.
they started, and then they were like, "We're gonna actively develop this," and then
Actually-
Smite took off, and they're like, "Never mind."
Yeah, exactly. You go with your big dog. I played Tribes a long time ago. My mom bought it for me for PC when she still thought I was a PC gamer. She got
She knew in your heart that you were.
She
No,
she
she
got
got-
something right
she
in your
got-
life for
she
once.
got Jedi Academy.
Damn.
Yeah,
You mean like good
Um,
PC games?
Jedi
And
Academy.
you still turned out like this? Ugh.
Yeah, perfect. So,
Every
but
way.
I thought Tribes was going to be a good game. A whole bunch of different vehicles, big team battles. I don't know. It failed somewhere along the line.
I don't think you just got hooked into it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Looks like the game will actually release on May 24th on PC, Xbox One, and PS4, and then the open beta will be
May 3rd?
announced May 3rd. Yeah, and it'll go until the 9th of that
That's
month.
if you pre-order it.
It is a pre-order thing.
I got my
One
beta
of them
key.
is actually fully open though. Later, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
Probably the PC.
Yeah.
PC one will be probably that last week. It'll probably be open beta
something
for
like that.
everybody.
Yeah.
I got my PS4 beta from a friend, so I'll be playing that PS4 beta.
Aaron, is this one you're going to be jumping
Juiced.
on? Let's see. May 24th. Will you be among the many disappointed when the servers don't work?
I will not be because
could.
I'm smarter than the average bear, and
You'll expect it, but you'll still be playing.
no. Like I
Isn't
waited.
it only $40
The game?
for the base game?
I don't think so. I think it's full
No,
price.
I think it's still 60.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely won't be
Yeah.
getting it. No, it's not
wanna
going to be free to
double-check
play. Overwatch, correct?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be free to play.
The
No, it's definitely not
Pixar
free to play.
looking.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm running a show. You look it up.
The
Fuck
Pixar the
Bitch.
Pixar looking
Oh, I love
shooter, correct?
The Pixar. shooter,
Pixar.
yeah.
Yes,
Pixar
you got it.
meets TF2.
Yeah.
Hey, Goliath.
Yeah, they do.
Looks like let's talk about that. The launch of
Pixar,
nope. You want to try again?
Disney.
Nope. Want to try again?
No, I don't.
Tom Clancy's The Division.
Okay.
Launched just on Tuesday.
yesterday.
Yep, to a massive
Yeah, it's Wednesday, Alex.
disappointment.
Okay.
I saw that.
Wait, time out.
Wait. You're disappointed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean massive
Wait.
disappointment?
What did you think it was going to be?
Like server disappointed, gameplay disappointed.
Server disappointment. We already know
Okay.
the game's gonna be
Really?
good.
Are you
Okay.
fucking dense?
We
Do you
just-
understand how servers work on release days?
I didn't.
They
They
run
don't.
into it.
Exactly. Did you see Street Fighter?
I didn't
Is it-
run into
did-
anything.
Did you play?
Yeah.
And you were on, huh?
Yeah.
No.
I was
you were-
watching
you were
Gaming
one of the
Since
few.
Gaming's stream. He was streaming for a long time all day on Tuesday.
See, but I did play later in the night. So that may
You
not-
couldn't. That couldn't have came out any more creepy.
That's
In the night, I
Yeah.
was playing The Division.
it was good.
Later
The
on.
Can we
Division-
not get a smooth launch though?
right
ever?
now? No, you
No,
can't.
because
You're expecting way too much.
They're-
I told
For a
Webb
game
that.
to launch
By the way,
smoothly?
Overwatch is actually $40 for the base edition.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
you can get
fuck,
a
nice.
you can smooth launch if it's a single player, not online game,
No.
and you still might get some bugs.
Sometimes no, because
It's
they're
Ubisoft.
usually tied to some stupid server back home, and they don't have it routed correctly. And they
not the
don't
new
have it set
Tetris
up.
game.
Tetraminos?
Yeah, that
Oh, okay.
game came out
Flawless launch.
flawless.
Good.
Because it's all 5 people playing.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
and they loved the launch.
Know your audience.
Exactly.
Yes.
All 5.
What
of
I don't
them.
understand though is that even the last 2 games in recent memory that have been large were The Division and Street Fighter, and both of them had an extensive beta period. It felt like, and then they both come out and they're still just
Because the
not
beta
performing.
doesn't encompass all of the.
Everything.
Oh.
It
It
doesn't.
still has bugs.
I don't want
too.
to. I don't even want to be mean, but like all of literally the people who just pick it up, who
Yes.
who have nothing up until that point, and then just go. Because there must be at least like 7 times the number of people who play in betas.
Correct.
Easy, right?
yeah.
And then it sells millions of copies, right? Launch day, like I don't know a framework that can handle that type of just unrelenting traffic. And people are dumb too, because so they keep trying, like they keep doing
Log
it
in
for
and out,
hours
log
and
in and
hours,
out, yeah.
and
Yeah.
they log in and out and in and out, and they're like, "Oh, I can't get it." But it's like they'll just stop, and maybe it'll stop.
It
okay?
won't. It won't because
It's called buy it and then play it later. Wait a week,
yeah.
and you'll be great.
not even
Yeah.
a week.
I
Wait,
know,
like
usually
one week.
I played
usually
the next
2 or 3
day.
days.
It feels
Wait
like
a
it's
week
still
to the minute, and you'll be
well,
perfect.
To the minute.
It
Yeah.
feels like it still tricks people though. Like Webb, for example, I like on
Well-
Division. I knew I was like, I'm not going to get the game day one. He's like, oh, I'm going to stream it first night, 9:00 p.m. I'll be right there. And he was still at the store, first of all. Then he gets home and the server's not working.
So you are talking about Webb.
It's
Bless
true.
his
Oh
heart.
yes,
his
love him to
wow
death,
heart.
but yes,
He's
He's an angel.
He is.
he is
just-
now literally.
He was our first Man Crush Monday.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We Man Crush Monday'd him.
It was a cute outfit he had on.
that's so terrible.
It was a cute outfit.
Oh, we love Webb.
He was optimistic about it, but
He
I don't
was.
know. Maybe he hasn't done too many launches of video games.
Well, I think after this very show, we're going to try and play. Are you in, Aaron?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
All right.
But
Yep.
it's gonna
I'll be
work.
there.
I mean, it's still glitched. Me, Webb, and Noel went through a mission last night, and I got stuck in the trunk of a car.
Where you belong.
And
Did someone put you there?
no, I literally just
No,
got.
he got there of his own volition.
Somebody
I
walked
got-
up,
I got some
punched
new
him, and
shoes.
he
I
just
want
flew.
to be here.
I got some new shoes, and I ducked behind the car to put them on. I put them on, and I was like, "Sweet!" And I stood up, and then boom, I was stuck, and I was like, "I can't move, guys. Like nothing's happening."
During
Perfect.
the last beta I played, I rolled through cover and I fell off next to a staircase, and I was just standing on top of these like tarps
Yeah,
in this
there-
area. I was like, "Oh,
it's-
this is cool, guys! I can
There's
totally
still a
like
couple of
perfect.
bugs. I mean,
It's,
What?
it's Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Ubisoft. They're still using the Assassin's Creed engine.
Are they really?
I
Is that
have
what's
no
on?
idea.
No,
but
they're
it
using
feels
that
like it.
Snowdrop.
Yeah,
thing.
Snowdrop. It's their new.
That's the newest one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's gonna be bugs. It's the first time they're using it.
There's gonna
And
be bugs if it's the 17th time.
That's true.
it's
Have you met Bethesda?
it's still a good game though. They played through the whole mission. I got my level up, and then I logged off, and then logged back on.
You
Nailed
couldn't fast travel.
No, I couldn't press start. I couldn't do anything.
You're like full lock.
Yeah, I was full locked. Only thing I could do
Wow.
was move the thumbstick to turn the camera around myself. So
That
I
sounds
saw
like
my
me
sweet
in
shoes the whole
Assassin's
time.
Creed.
Were they worth it? Though?
They were worth it.
Okay.
All terrain
That's
shoes.
the important
Yeah.
part.
Were they okay? Okay.
All terrain shoes.
Yeah.
All-terrain shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to say.
Pumped up kicks.
But I'm enjoying it, man.
Another kind of big news story. Riot Games has acquired Radiant Entertainment.
I don't know what Radiant does.
Yeah, who's
I saw the
Radiant again?
post.
They do a free to play. Well, they did a free to play fighting game.
Yes.
game?
So they did the first one. They did is Stone Hearth.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that. I've never played it, but I've heard of it.
Never actually heard of that.
Is it what it sounds like?
It's
Is it a complete ripoff of Hearthstone?
No.
but with rocks. Yeah.
They have that game. That game's still going to continue on, but they made another game. It was called not Rocket League. What the hell am I thinking? Rising Thunder. Another
That one I haven't heard of that.
That's the one made by Seth Killian, right?
I don't.
It doesn't have combos. You just press buttons and there's cooldowns.
Is it
No,
robot?
it had
No,
combos though.
Yeah, there was
I
combos.
played it. Yeah,
It was a robot.
Yeah.
you're
game.
right with the cooldowns of the, but it
Of the
did have-
specials. Sorry,
yeah.
it was the special move, so it wasn't
Yeah.
execution. That's what it was.
No executions. Yeah,
Right.
That was kind of weird to get used to at first. 'Cause
Well, that's why, like, Seth Killian, if I remember correctly, was talking about it. He's like, one of the things, like, it's really cool when you watch, people do these, like, frame perfect combos and stuff. But to the average user at home, that's not a thing you're going to do. Like, ever. That's never a thing you're going to do. Even if you ever thought of it or saw it, you're never going to do it. So, to be able to enable more people to do more cool stuff, why not just have a button that you can hit for these things?
and,
do
and
supers
it
and
was
stuff?
it worked.
Right.
It worked.
Brings down
fine.
the barrier or whatever. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. The cooldowns kind of took a little longer than I.
Yeah,
would
my
like.
little brother said it was weird to play it, and it was kind of, it took out some of the mind games of the game, where you can bait someone into doing something and have them screw up their execution or do execution a certain way such that they're unprepared to react to something. It was just every time it's off cooldown, I'm doing it,
Yeah.
which didn't work out the same way that he wanted, I guess.
I know our friend Jay Gist was a big fan of the game, and he was really into it before all the Street Fighter 5 stuff started popping up in the betas. But
Popping up.
what happened is Riot has acquired Radiant. If you're a fan of Stone Hearth, well, you're lucky. The game's going to keep going. It's a town building simulator. But
Oh wow, sweet.
Minecraft.
yeah. Rising Thunder has been shut down though completely.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I was just about to get back on that.
Me too.
But don't be
I was installing it tonight.
I'm so sad still.
don't cry, guys.
I'm gonna cry. I'm
because-
crying right now.
Please don't.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry,
I'm gonna cry right now.
baby. Don't cry.
Okay, I'm not
Now
gonna cry
it's
when you say
getting really-
that.
Yeah, you guys.
I'll see myself out.
The long hallway.
Basically, what they said in Radiant's press release was, as for Rising Thunder, the team will start work on a new game that we're incredibly excited about. We wish we could say more now, but rest assured you'll hear more about the game when the time is right.
That's nothing. They could have put a single period at the end of that sentence that preceded it and said the exact same amount of stuff.
Well, there's a few things we can maybe glean from this, because the game wasn't hated. Like, it was actually
It was universally despised. You're right.
no.
Everyone said it was the worst thing they've ever touched.
No, it actually had a good reputation in the FGC for being like kind of a balanced, simplified game. Like, it wasn't terrible. And me and Aaron both played it. We had the same opinion. The game is fun and it's good to play, but it's just boring as hell because the characters don't differentiate themselves.
No, they don't.
They're all extremely like, what is that?
The voice acting was kind of on the bad side as well.
Stereotypical. Like, you had the
Yeah,
Russian
yeah, yeah.
robot.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah. It
know,
was very
and-
stereotypical.
Also, they were all robots, right?
Yeah,
So, I
they're
mean, there
all
was
robots.
a certain something lost in doing it.
They
like
painted
that.
themselves into a corner with that all robots BS.
That's not true.
Yeah, they did. They hit every major country, and then they were just like, "Well,
That's it.
what other what other characters can we do?"
You can double up on countries.
Wait, I think Africa has a few countries. No, let's not.
They have a
The
Chaka
blacks
Zulu
don't
mech.
make robots.
Mecha Zulu.
Yeah. It was they kind of painted themselves in it, because if it's supposed to be a free to play game, and they're going to release more characters, what else are you doing?
Oh, don't do that.
Feels good.
What more are you going to do? They were done.
So many people just turned off the show immediately when they
Good.
heard that. You suck.
They don't know what that is, and they'll never know.
Yeah, it's horrible.
What my thought is that the game needed a license, and Riot also happens to have another big license in League of Legends. So
What's League of Legends?
League of Legends is a
Who is
MOBA
Riot?
They,
Do you think they would license their characters for it?
I think they will.
They do a lot of Riot does a lot of dumb shit, so I mean they might do
You
that.
think? Why do you think that'd be dumb? I think that'd be a great idea.
I don't like the game that League of Legends has become.
That doesn't have anything to
I
do
don't
with
like
this.
the game
though.
that
You're
League
letting
of
your
Legends
prejudice for
was.
League of Legends ruin what could be a fun game.
So the whole I'm letting the entire purpose that Riot Games as a company exists prejudice how I think Riot Games is going to do with another game studio.
You're just saying words. You're
That's- Sure, I
You're
am just saying.
letting
Peter Molyneux's dreams
Mhm.
affect how he's going to make future games.
That's exactly how it works.
Well, then he's right. There you go.
Thank you.
Jada, you play a lot of League. Would you play
Mm-hmm.
a League fighter? Can you imagine those characters in a 2D plane fighting each other?
Like Street Fighter style, basically? No.
Yeah.
Smash
God,
Brothers
no.
style, and then you got the deal.
Smash I could do. I could see.
Totally.
I could totally see the Smash. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Smash, you've got, the 4 directions with your Smash attacks. You've got 4 moves plus a passive on your
You're
champions.
welcome, Riot.
So, yeah, that
welcome.
makes more sense than a 2D fighter.
You're welcome, Riot.
So what?
My name's Aaron Carter. Check. Should be in the mail now. Thank you.
Why don't you
Riot
give 'em, your
has-
social and your address.
Hell to the no.
It could be a smart move by Riot. They have a massive following, regardless of what the bags of the world feel about Riot. They do have a giant following of people.
Well,
Doesn't
first
make a
of all,
thing
let's
good.
hope there's no more bags of the world that are like this bags of the world.
There's at least one brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
even
we have hope for him.
Yeah, there's
No.
still hope for him.
No,
There's still
there's no
hope
hope
for
for him.
I think it'd be wise. I mean, they already have a chokehold on.
You think they would
esports.
basically rebrand Rising Thunder with League of Legends characters?
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
I don't think so.
The
The Riot
seems like it's missing a spark still.
Riot. Do they have all the employees from?
Yes.
Okay, so I was gonna say because Riot has no. I don't know, no idea of how to make a good game. So why would they go and try to make another
They
one?
have no idea on how
This
to
is
make
one
a
of those-
good
They
game.
don't.
This is one of
Let's
those
face it.
situations, though, where the magic of licensing could really change.
But how many
game.
times have the magic of licensing really actually done that? I just wrote an article on Pokemon license and how they can make different type of Pokemon games that would be very successful. Like I just previously said, a Smash Brothers, a full Pokemon Smash Brothers game. You know how many people would buy that crap?
You mean like Pokken Tournament?
Yeah.
No. I mean like Smash Brothers, but all
No,
Pokemon.
No, like
No.
a good fighting game though.
How dare you?
Are you just saying Smash Brothers is a bad fighting game?
That's what
I'm
he's
swinging
saying,
wild now.
yes.
Look what you
Yeah,
did, Corey.
you are just.
No, but it's the idea that Pokken Tournament's a different type of fighting game, but they are making a fighting game out of it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
they are.
So even the thing that you're talking about, the heart of what you're saying, is actually still technically true. Is they can make a fighting game with all Pokemon
Yes,
characters,
they
and it'll
can.
still be successful
So-
of a certain modicum, right?
But I don't know if Riot has that pull.
There's different types of licensing though. There's like licensing. You have a shitty game, and then you put license it out, and then you get some success out of it. But
like
there-
Super Mario Brothers 2, right?
How dare you? That was a massive success.
But in this case, you have a game that was actually really solid and good.
That's actually what worries me about it. Is it was really solid and good, but so the character design was off, right?
Yeah.
So Riot is awful at balancing things.
Yeah.
They're one of the worst.
And making good games.
That
Yes.
not with I focus that into they don't know how to make the game. They don't have a solid vision. And they don't know how to balance the game. So therefore, it makes it not a good game. So yes, you're technically right. But the idea that it worries me when you say this is a balanced game, and then it gets bought out by a company that can't make balanced games. Like that is a huge red flag to me because
Do we know 100% that Riot can't balance games, or that they just do it to make money? Because it
does it
feels-
matter?
It does a little bit. The intent matters a little bit, because I agree with you on Riot's balancing, because it always feels like anytime a brand new character comes out, it's like this character just wrecks house and everyone pays a bunch of money to get it immediately.
Yeah,
And
then
then
they even do things where they will like rebalance something, and it's still wildly unbalanced, which doesn't even necessarily net them a monetary gain because it's an old character that's still been around
Yep.
for a long time. They'll rebalance it, and
Yep.
it'll be just broken.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
And they have hundreds of characters, correct?
thousands really.
Thousands.
Yeah. Feels like it.
I actually have no idea.
They're at about 120 or 130 right now.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
I think
How
while
many does Dota have?
there's
Smite has
80?
73.
I think Dota's 80, 90.
Riot's player base is so big though, and esports is getting more popular. Especially the FGC seems to be growing a lot. within the last year, and it's looking like it's going to get bigger. So it would make sense for Riot to try and move in on that ground, whether they use League or not.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but I don't think the FGC would. I don't think the FGC itself would actually touch it with a 10-foot pole.
The current FGC probably not, but the bunch of MOBA players who aren't quite good enough, who have crossover interest in fighting games.
Who are they?
Yeah,
Your Noels of the world.
No, that sounds like
Your Jadas of the world.
You're not good enough to MOBA?
No,
Jada's good, but-
Jada plays
say,
MOBA and
Fighting.
fighting games, and then plays them well on both genres.
Yeah.
This is not. Oh, I suck at this genre. So
Oh,
let me
yeah,
look at
no,
something
that's
else.
not me.
Saying,
That's what
right?
you're saying, Corey.
What am I saying?
You're saying, okay, so you're saying basically somebody who is good at League of Legends but is terrible at Street Fighter.
No.
Scratch that,
He's saying reverse it. Yeah, it's they.
Oh.
They like League.
They love League.
They love
but
League.
they're not
not
good
good.
at
They're not
it.
good at it, so-
hey,
Good
here's
enough
the
to
next
go
best
pro
thing.
is what I'm saying.
Well, I
Well,
can go
there's
play
Jada-
Master
Jada's awesome,
Yi
but you're not
against
gonna
this
see her.
person in a fighting game.
You're not going to see Jada on Team Delta Mid or whatever they're called.
That's a real.
You never
name?
know.
What,
Never
what are you
know.
even saying?
I would've went
CLG.
Dignitas.
I'm coming for CLG. I'm gonna get drafted. Did they do drafts?
I
Probably.
think so.
I can't.
Miller.
I literally don't know. Sometimes they actually call up. They used to have secondary teams that would have like their challenger ranked team and stuff.
But they have no set release date for this, right?
Tomorrow.
All right, I'm looking for
No,
it.
no, this thing hasn't even been announced. We're completely just spitballing.
100%.
So
some
20,
randomness.
2019.
20
Yeah.
never.
20 never, more than likely. It's just completely.
Hell,
This
it's
is-
So
30
wait,
never.
what their
then.
other game Stonehearth was in production?
No, it's still out in.
Was it out? Was
I
it
think
released?
it was out.
It was in.
I don't know.
Pre-alpha.
I never played it. I can't tell you. That's why it's weird that they would cancel the one that
That's what I'm
did
saying.
have notoriety.
Why? Why are you doing this? Riot, why? Why are you doing this?
Stonehearth is closed. Oh, sorry, that's a restaurant. The Bay Area.
What do they have there? What type of cuisine?
What was their
Is it
what was
New
their
American?
specialty?
I bet you it's New American.
I've been seeing that a lot. New American everywhere.
Italian.
Community-supported kitchen offering health-focused, nutrient-dense food.
Takeout.
A couple
Whatever.
of days a week. A couple of days a week.
One couple of days a week.
Sign of the times here,
goodness.
ladies and
Terrible.
gentlemen. Disney and Wargaming are not going to be on the E3 showroom.
There's
Oh,
tons of people.
damn it.
Activision and EA also pulled out.
Oh, I knew EA did. I did not know.
Activision pulled out as well.
Activision Blizzard.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
People
gone
are
as
talking
well.
about a post E3 thing. I
Mhm.
know they had been talking about that for years now.
Yeah.
but they're like, it's becoming more and more reality that E3 is going to this. Well, we don't really need it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because people really needed it for a really long time.
Mhm.
I can we give away something to the person that finds the episode where I called it? Like 2 years ago, I was like, E3 has probably got a few more E3s left.
Yeah,
in it,
we've all said that.
and it's be done. It's
Also,
done.
part of it's the pageantry's gone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
really, no one.
Well, I think when they
cares?
started, they took away the exclusivity to press. That also kind of hurt the buzz around E3.
And
Oh,
then
Yeah,
the
they killed
other-
it for me. I hated.
Last
them
year
letting the Michaels in.
was terrible
Yeah.
for compared to my first year 2 years ago.
The other big thing is they don't really show a lot of games like they used. Like, there's not
Right.
the big wow. Like, after I walked away from that press conference, I knew I was going to be a Sony person. I knew I was going to be an Xbox person because of the
Announcements, and
plethora
the
of games, that they showed.
Jabby McGee in chat says it's too much hype.
Maybe
Is
Not
it
enough-
too much hype?
I think
enough
it's
hype.
not.
Has it had too much hype?
I think
in
it's
the last
not.
Years?
I think it's not enough hype anymore.
I don't
when
think there's-
Bethesda
I don't think
has
there's any hype.
when Bethesda has best in show, basically
Yeah, one game company came out and pretty much dismantled
That's
some major
with
companies.
one game,
With one game.
basically.
Because Doom, I'm sorry,
Nobody's
people who
playing.
are jumping on this Doom bandwagon, it's not going to be good.
Yeah,
It's
Doom.
actually the Doom train.
The Doom
There
train.
you go. That sounds, that
Doom,
sounds better.
Doom!
Instead of the Doom bandwagon.
Oh, that game, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, because it
I
used to
did
be
not.
who's going to win of the big three.
Mm-hmm.
But then Bethesda comes and kills all of
Trumps
them.
them.
Come on now.
Speaking of which, Aaron and I will be at E3
Drums.
this year.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be there
So
too.
excited
Thank
now.
you.
Oh,
you gonna go?
Yeah, I'm going to E3.
Oh, okay, well, you get your car broken into. and
Yeah.
who knows what's going on with
Yeah, I know. I'm still going to E3. I'm not missing that.
you. And GDC.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you'll be back with GDC updates.
Yeah, I'll be at GDC next week. I'm
I
also going to Twitch for
It's
their.
kinda like Fallout
obviously,
out
be
of
at Twitch
E3.
for a St. Patrick's Day thing.
It's gonna look
So
like
it's gonna be
Fallout at E3.
Jada
Just
will
the
be at
wasteland.
GDC. We'll make sure she comes back to give us
Heck
all of
yeah.
the news. Myself and the real David Webb will be at Silicon Valley Comic-Con the next weekend, and we're going to do a show live from the hotel room, so you never know what's going to happen.
Oh God.
We're going to try and see which guests.
I've seen that video.
We're going to see what guests we
One
can
night
pluck
in
out of
Webb.
the showroom floor. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well done.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that, Aaron. It's been one of those shows. I know when Webb told me, because Webb's been doing the scheduling. He does a lot around here. So he did the scheduling. He said, oh, you have Jada and Bags, completely random. I said, fuck you. You did this because you hate me.
Yay.
And of course, it was a tumultuous show, but we got through it.
You know, Bags he really took the spotlight tonight. You're
always
super
does.
animated
He's a
tonight.
show-
He ran the
Super
gamut.
Show stealing.
He ran the gamut.
He did
Gamut,
he
yeah.
ran a good
Yes.
gambit today.
No, the Gambit.
The gamut. The
Well, thank
gambit
you guys
gamut.
all for listening. For Alexander Baggs, Jade Arena, Sir Aaron Carter, my name is Cory Vincent, and you have just been banged.
I really don't like that ending.
I love that ending.